Yo! Welcome. 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 How are we doing today, chat? Are we good? Stefan! Whoa, 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 whoa. I don't know why these haven't updated. Hold on. Refresh. Gary coming in with a $5. Gary, it hasn't come up in the alerts. I'm really, really sorry. Thank you very much, mate, for the $5. I appreciate you and your face. Stefan coming in with a 5 gifted YouTube legendary status memberships. Thank you very much, Stefan. 2, Miro, Mr. Enigma, Croupier, Slart, and Fun Things. Thank you very much. Garbage, hello. Double Z, yo, yo, yo. Kurt, DJ, Derek, hello, 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 hello. Welcome, guys. How are we today? Andrew, welcome. Long time no speak, mate. I hope you're okay. Spanner, hello. Who else have we got? Over on the Twitch, we got Miro, Thunder, Wheaty, Layu. Yo, yo, yo. Retro, Hans, Derald, Claw, Wheaty, AV, Tristan, Delboy. Wow, we've got loads of people here for a Wednesday. What's going on here? Dead or Alive, Technology, welcome. MS Blind, hello. Wow, how many people we got here? What's going on? Zhao, Adam, Gozzy, Evil Muffin, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Riley, welcome. How are you? Ed, hello. Tab, welcome. Yes, I did order the sponges. I did. Thank you very much for that information. I also... What else did I order? I don't know if Lee has this, but it was like... Fifi sent it to me. So big up Fifi. Sent me like an alternative to conformal coating. He said it dries within like 3 seconds. It's called... I think it's Relife. Is it Relife? Yeah, it's called Relife. Quick dry and solder mask for mobile phones and repairs and stuff. But yeah, it's called Relife Quick Dry and Solder Mask. So I bought some of that as well. And I bought another lamp because I'm always losing my lamp. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to have 2 of them. So I got that and I got the sponges. Thank you very much. I can't believe it's £2 for those. Yo!
Will you tell my brother James H. hi? He likes watching you at work.
I would love nothing more. Listen, the BT train, thank you. Sorry, the B train, thank you very much for the $10 super chat. I appreciate you. James H. Hello, my friend. How are you today?
Hi,
thank you very much for watching the stream. Thank you for the support. I hope you enjoy the entertainment, the fixes, the dumbness that comes from this noggin. Thank you for watching, my friend. I appreciate you. And the B, thank you so much for the $10. I appreciate you. Hold on, what's going on, chat? We need to slow down. This is a Wednesday. I don't even stream on a Wednesday. What's all these alerts? This is crazy. Sid, thank you very much for the Prime for 3 months in a row. I appreciate your face. Thank you. EU coming in with the 13 months. Thank you so much. Daryl coming in with 100 bits as well. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Nick, welcome on Kick. Hello, how are you? Just fixed the controller by replacing the analog stick. Just letting the board cool down currently. Lovely. Jubbly. You guys have triggered a hype train? What's going on? What's happening? We had the 5 gifted on YouTube, and I've been live for what? 5 minutes. 5 minutes, 5 gifted. I've had the bits coming in. Sid coming in with 400 bits. We're on a level 1 hype train, 93%. Guys, thank you very, very much. I appreciate it. We don't have to, it's a Wednesday. I'm just testing the Xbox Series X. We're not even doing much today.
What a great Wednesday it is today.
We're not doing much today. I don't want to give you guys some false hope. You know, I'm not doing much today. I just throw it out there. I don't know how long we're going to be live for. It might be 30 minutes, might be an hour. All right. Okay. Retro coming in with 18 months Prime. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I was asleep when you were messaging this morning, Jay. We had a late night here. That's okay. No worries. Don't apologise, mate. That guy, thank you very much for the follow over on Kick as well. Chris, hey Jay. Hello, mate. How are you? Weety boom. Tonu, and Toon and Zek, thank you for the follow over on Twitch. I appreciate you. Do you have the UPS at the ready? UPS? No, not yet. Why are you saying boom? Guys, why are we saying boom? Chris, hello, how are you? Weety, hello, good afternoon. Guys, you guys are on it today. We got so many people in here. What's going on? Jeez Louise. Is it like, what do they call it? Hump day? Easy. Bodge, MS Blind. I'm watching you. It's called Hump Day. Ben, welcome. How are you? We kept on the radio stream while working last night. Got to bed at 3:45. What time was he streaming till? I love Gibbs, man. Oh, I joined his stream earlier. Watch this. He's gonna hate me. I'm thinking about making it my sub alert. Look, so there's another streamer called Gibbs, right? There's another streamer called Gibbs, and he where is it? I joined his stream today. Watch this. He's gonna hate me so much. I might have it as my, you know, I was looking for like a new sub sound. I was thinking about putting Gibbs as my sub sound, I'll be honest. That's the level we're at. So this is Gibbs' stream. He's playing some space game or something. I don't know. Ready? I join this, what happens? Ready?
It's gonna make me...
Oh, bless him, man. This is today. Wait. I need to zoom in. Gibbs, I'm really sorry. Look at his reaction. I was thinking like, you know, making it my sub sound and then just having him in the middle. Look at this.
It's gonna make me...
That is, guys, if you've played a scary game before, watched a scary movie, that's pure terror. What he's experienced there is his fight or flight reaction. This is Gibbs' fight or flight. You ready?
You are the best, Joey.
I'm not,
Love
but
your
thank you.
content, times.
I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Thank you, Stoff, for the Prime for 10 months in a row. I appreciate you. Thank you. Look at his terror. Ready?
It's gonna make me...
So we all know, in the event there's some stuff going down, we know how Gibbs is going to react now. All right? That's it. Okay? So I'm thinking about, I don't know if you guys want me to put that as my sub sound. Would be funny. And it would just be like a little gif of him. But yeah, it looked horrible. It looked horrible. Love your content. Always watching whilst eating. Thank you, help me. I appreciate that. Joe, I wanted to ask you something. I'm about to attempt my first repair PS4 HDMI port replacement. I was wondering how come you don't have more videos on the PS4. Are they unrepairable, not worth it? Do you know what it is, Manu? I think when I was in my like repairing era and like I was repairing a lot and it was for videos and stuff, there's no reason as to why I didn't actually look at PS4s. I can't lie. There's no reasons. I should have gone with. I just kind of got used to Switches, Xboxes, whether that be Xbox One S, Series S, whatever it was. And then the channel kind of started getting a bit big when I was working on PS5s for the profit or loss, and I saw good profit in the PS5, so I just kind of went from there. You know, I didn't really. It's not like I avoided them. I just didn't work on them. I think. Do you know what it was? Mentally for me. A lot of the faults, well, they got passed around on eBay a lot. Number one, I know that for a fact, because I think I bought a couple and they were just horrendous. They got passed around a lot. So they've gone from one tech to the other tech to the other tech to the other tech. That put me off. Secondly, a lot of them were blue lights of death. Now, blue lights of death on a PS4 is very common. Yes or no, chat? Yes or no? PS4, blue light of death. Regardless of whatever it is, like what version. Thank you for the hype train level 2, 20 seconds on the clock, 50%, guys, appreciate you. Many factories are shut over this weekend and next. Maybe a few off work like me. Oh, okay, fine. But yeah, a lot of them are beep on, beep off. So, sorry, blue light of death, where they just kind of pulsates and it's like APU, whether it be clamp, pressure on it or whatever. But so I always kind of thought to myself, and from watching Phil the Coder, a lot of them needed like reballs and stuff. So I just kind of thought, I ain't into that. Like I don't have room for a reball machine, you know? Learning a lot. Keep up. Thank you, Mileage Mayberry. I appreciate that. What a great name. I see my YouTube feed shows the embargo on the Threadripper 9000 series is lifted. Oh, is it now? Let me just refresh mine because mine will probably be the same, I imagine. AMD. I haven't got any recommended. Oh, 14 minutes ago. Yeah, the 9980X. Chat, I don't need it. I don't need it. Whatever it is, no matter how good it is, no matter what people say about it, I don't need it. Bodger, are you here? Hump Day is good, but they come around quite often. Chris, welcome, buddy. How are you over on The Kick? I hope you're well, my friend. Guess how to get PS5? Yeah, I mean, yeah. It's just from a repairability side of things, I just didn't have my time with them, unfortunately. But yeah, Stoff, thank you very much for the Prime. Chat. I was speaking to a friend today. I know, I have friends. It's hard to believe. I know. There may be a PC diagnostic / build coming in the near future. So I feel like I always have to give Bodger a heads up because we know how they go. Leaving, yeah, I thought so. There's a lot of cooks in the kitchen when we go to diagnose and fix PCs, from what I've learned. But you know, I want to learn. I want to try and get better. I want to do what I can do, right? And it is fun. So I'm gonna need some help because this issue isn't great, and I also kind of feel responsible in a way for this issue. My friend purchased a PC. People built it for him, and he's been having shut off issues pretty much ever since he's had the PC. But it's been so like not very often that he just kind of tried to, you know, find ways around it or change certain things, and it's been like I'm pretty sure it's been a couple of years now that he's just had this issue. He's been living with this issue. So he reached out to me today actually and said, you know, this is what I'm going to do. Do you want to basically look at it? And I've built, obviously I sorted out the PSU in my PC, and my PC's working fine. So, you know, I've said to him, he knows what the worst case scenarios would be with warranties and returning certain items and things breaking and stuff. So he's happy with all of that. So I said, right, if you're happy to go ahead, then let's make some content from it. So would you guys like to see some more PC? It's either going to be diagnostic to find out what's going on, or it's going to be pretty much a new build. So either or is content. Now, the issue is literally sometimes he'll play games and it will just shut off, and I think it's blue screen. I can confirm with him now actually. I'm not too sure if he's watching. So I've got all the specs. Shall I read the specs out real quick? So he's got a Ryzen 9 7900X. He's got a B650 Plus. The RAM is 32 gig of 6000 megahertz DDR5. He's got a Palette Gaming Pro RTX 4070 Ti. Listen to this, chat. Replaced to a 5070 Ti, but had the same issue. So he's now returning the 5070 Ti. The power supply is a Corsair RM50, which has actually been replaced already from the original, and he's still having the same issues. The SSD is a WD 1TB 2.5 inch. So the options that he's come at me with is, he said, I'm either going to upgrade, and my budget is going to be 900 to a grand, or 800 to a grand. So quite a big budget. And he wants to keep the power supply and the GPU. So that 800 to 1,000 is plenty. I think we can all agree. Right? So, yeah, I think the first part of our testing is most probably going to be hooking it up and trying to replicate the fault. What wattage is the power supply? So the power supply is an RM850, so it's 850 watts. Now, I'm pretty sure 850 watts is going to be enough for a 4070 Ti. So that'll be fine. And it's a brand new power supply. He'd been the old power supply. He chucked it out. So he's still got the new power supply. He returned the 5070 Ti. Nice PSU, had mine about 10 years. TDB at 50 series is crazy right now, but he's having the same issue. Oh, don't say that, Mike. Mike says, how is the electricity at his home? I've seen that issue before with complete shut off due to faulty installations in the building. That's really interesting. I don't know if it's blue screen or whether it just completely shuts off, but I have asked him. What I've asked him is for a complete rundown of what he's tried. We've gone back and forth quite a bit as to him having issues in the past, but that's over the course of like 2 years now. So I've just said to him, can you please just put everything together, and then I can take a picture of that and liaise with you guys to see what's going on. So yeah, I think it'll be interesting. But yeah, one in the chat if you want to see us try and diagnose / fix a PC. If we can't, then upgrade it. Would you like that? I want to try and be able to... He said earlier it crashed when he was just typing a question into ChatGPT. So it's screaming to me. It could even be something. He's not replaced the RAM, chat. So it could be something to do with RAM. How often is it that a blue screen can lead to a faulty motherboard? Or would you say that it's down to potentially CPU before motherboard level? These are good questions to ask. Okay, do you guys want another quick rundown? Because he's just updated me on what the actual fault is. Do you want me to go through it or not? Are you guys okay with this or not? It's 32 gig of RAM. I don't know if it's one stick or two. I'm not sure. Can't confirm. Run mem test and check RAM. Guys, I want you to help me with the full diagnostics of this PC, okay? When it comes, I want you to help me with the full diagnostics of this PC. It's going to be good. It's going to be a community fix. But we all need to be civil. Everybody needs to be civil. And if I don't see some potential messages and people get angry that I don't see those messages, you will not be welcome. That's how we're going to roll. That's how we're going to roll with this. We're going to be civil. We're going to relax. And we're going to try and fix it together. Which means that we all get this overwhelming aspect of positivity around the place. That's what we're going to do. All right. No, I'm not doing it today, by the way. I'm just, I'm talking to him now to see what it is that we can actually do. Put my money on RAM, motherboard, BIOS, also get blue screen. We're going to try everything. We're going to try update the BIOS, make sure the BIOS is up to date, everything. I'm going to get him to do try and maybe do like a backup of everything he needs, just in case, before I take the PC, just in case things go bang or whatever. Okay, so listen. I have two screens. One is plugged in to integrated GPU. The other one plugs into the main 4070 Ti or 5070 Ti. The main screen, which is plugged in to the 4070 Ti, will disconnect and won't come back on without a reboot. But the integrated screen stays on. Sometimes one of the fans in the PC goes full blasts when this happens. At its worst, even after multiple reboots, the main screen wouldn't come back on. It seemed to improve when I reseated the GPU, but ultimately, problem always came back. This time I only installed the 5070 like yesterday or the day before, was fine for a day, and then today it happened. It personally, it sounds like a motherboard or CPU. I don't know if RAM would do that. RAM is like, to me, it would be like nothing necessarily to do with the display. It would be more so like crashing blue screening. It's not PSU. He's got a brand new PSU. The GPU is brand new. Sorry, the GPU he's had a 5070 Ti and it sounds exactly the same. Sounds like heat that can cause shutdowns. Yeah, fresh BIOS could be the thing. Could be a PCIe Gen 4, Gen 3 issue. If it was a PCIe Gen 4, Gen 3, surely it just wouldn't work. CMOS reset, BIOS updated. I agree. I think BIOS update is probably going to be one of the first things that we take a look at. Would be weird if it's CPU. It rarely goes faulty without human intervention. If I heard you right, the screen that is disconnected is connected to GPU. Correct, but he's had another GPU. That's why I'm thinking PCIe slot rather than something else. So the screen goes black, and then he has to turn it off, and sometimes the screen won't even turn back on. Mike said, I just had that issue. Talk to me, Mike. What are we saying? Exactly that, my little brother. BIOS power management. Did the motherboard get purchased before the GPU? No, it was bought as a package and somebody put it together for him. Why is he not using the GPU ports exclusively? I'm not too sure. I'm going to guess it's because he doesn't have a monitor that supports the other connectivity methods on the GPU, but I could be wrong. Flash BIOS with latest version. Yeah, I think BIOS upgrade, like I said, is probably going to be one of the first things that we check and try. Is the GPU G series. It's a 4070 Ti. I'm not too sure if it's a G series. It's a Palette Gaming Pro RTX 4070 Ti. RAM can be bad. I had that happen on a recent build. Okay. Reseat all the connections. Blue screen or error, it'll be helpful. I don't think he's getting blue screens though. Visual inspection first before anything. PCIe pins, that's what I'm thinking, perhaps. Check the pins. Does the motherboard have another PCIe slot? I'm not sure. Guys, these are all great questions, right? And these are things that I think when we get the PC, when we get hold of the PC, I can make a little list and we go boom, 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 right? And when we go boom, 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 boom. Okay, he's coming to Twitch. Could be a bad video cable too, but maybe moved it enough. I think he's tried different cables. Like I said, we've had like a conversation about this over the last 2 years, but it's all like just dotted all over the place. I don't think it's advised to use onboard graphics and graphics card at the same time, is it? Question mark. I do it this way because I wanted to test if it was a GPU. I previously had both screens connected to the 4070 and they would both shut off. Okay, chat, so we have that. Casey, welcome. Run Linux, problem solved. What is the cooling on his CPU? Did they remember to remove the plastic shield on the cooler? I mean, I really hope so. I don't think he would have. I mean, that's a really good shout. I'd be very surprised if they left it on. I'd be very surprised. If he needed a cable to use both screens on the graphics card, let me know. I would have about 200 spare cables. Thank you, Tristan. I appreciate that. It's not an overheat. Temps is always normal. It's also not overclocking / power. Went through MSI Afterburner and reduced clock power settings, chat. Okay? Harry, welcome. How are you? Is it an assembled PC? It's an assembled PC. It was a built PC by somebody. It could have been more than the GPU, to be honest, but the GPU had been damaged in the process. I don't think that would be the case. He's tried 2 GPUs, so he's had the 4070 Ti. He's then got the 5070 Ti, replaced it, still got the same thing. I understand what you're saying. Maybe whatever's wrong with the motherboard could have also potentially done it to the 5070 Ti, but realistically, I don't know if that would have happened. Ram, says Adam. Bad BIOS setup config about main graphics output. See if you can just use the internal graphics of GPU, see if it works. Well, it stays on. The internal graphics on the CPU, that screen turns on. So I've got 2 monitors here as well. So I can literally hook up his PC and I'll probably just play some games on it, I imagine. And or do something. I don't know. Just keep it running. Ask ChatGPT a couple of questions because apparently that's what made it. That's what broke it last time. No games, nothing. Asking ChatGPT a question. So it's almost like it's not being stressed, right? I mean, let's be honest. He's asking ChatGPT a question. He's not running a Minecraft server. So I feel like power and stuff wouldn't make sense, you see? The chat collector will flood the chat. You should have a period of banned chat and period of Q&A. I agree, Nick. Yeah, I think I need some more like... Nev. I think I need some more moderation that I need to go through to make sure there's not too many cooks in the kitchen. I think I'll need to do that. Out-of-date drivers? I don't think so. Yeah, it doesn't seem to happen under load. Palmer says it's a long shot, but also possible the power supply isn't producing enough power. He's had 2 different power supplies. Got to be motherboard. I'm thinking motherboard. That's on my radar. And the reason why motherboard is on my radar is just because of the PCIe slots. The GPU cutting out, but the PC staying on and having a display of the onboard graphics, which is CPU. I actually highly doubt, I'm thinking about it now, I doubt it's the CPU that's the actual issue. But the motherboard, on the other hand, perhaps there's something going on with one of the rails there. I don't know if it's exactly the same, just saying the symptoms are the same, which is weird. What solved it for us was changing many things, including the GPU, which had started acting up. I'm good, thank you, Axel. How are you, my friend? You okay? If he's using integrated graphics and his dedicated GPU for multiple screens, as a side note, I've never had that kind of setup. Not have random disconnects when I used to be in IT. It's good, Anthony, and we're going to get a lot of this back and forth. He has already used both outputs from the GPU and both screens have gone off. But it's not GPU related because he had a 5070 Ti, replace it, and still had the same issue. Millsy, it's a good point. Did you have 2 monitors running off the 5070 Ti, or did you still have the 1-on-1? No, he didn't. Okay. Well, the good thing is I've got a power supply. I've got a GPU upstairs, which I'm sure I can just have 2. Can I have 2 displays out of it? I'm not too sure. Bodge. Worst case scenario, I'll put my graphics card, which is a 2070 Super, into your PC and see what the situation is. But I think the bottom line is that I need to get hold of the PC and we need to start doing some stuff. I can run 2 out of it. Perfect. Then I'll probably just use that GPU, to be honest. Sounds like fun. So yeah, I'll probably look to do some moderation somehow. GPUs are massive these days, sagging and partially disconnected some pins. They usually ship with additional support bar now. At least my 4090 did. I'm not too sure if he's got a support bar for it. My teacher had the same problem. Changed PSU, RAM, SSD, motherboard, replacement, solved it. New PC. That's what I'm hearing, Gozzy. That's what I'm hearing. I'm kind of just thinking motherboard. If he's already changed the PSU, the power supply unit, that would have been, honestly, my first guess. Based on the fault finding that he's gone through. GPU being the second thing, because of the display. I'm going to go ahead and assume that he's done all of the updates for the drivers. I would definitely say he's adequate when it comes to technology. Technologia. So I believe he would have done driver stuff. So yeah, it's just, we're going to have to get hold of it and see what the situation is. I fixed about 20 blue screens. This is fixable. This is not a blue screen. He used integrated GPU. He did motherboard BIOS updates. I'm not too sure if he's done a BIOS update. Again, this is something that we'll have to confirm. These are all great questions, guys. These are things that I'm going to have to test personally, I think. And we'll get some content out of it. Good old-fashioned check the ATX power supply and CPU correctly sealed first. Yeah, that's one thing as well. And he's obviously changed out the PSU, but he's having the same issue. So I don't actually think it's going to be anything to do with loose connections, because he's then gone in and put everything back together. So he's already kind of done that from the initial build that happened. However, there might be other connections that maybe he hasn't pulled out, whether that be fan. Remember, he said fan ramps up as well. So he sent me a list of the things. Sometimes one of the fans in the PC goes full blast when this happens. Could it be a faulty fan, chat, that's just causing a little bit of a unstable current? The only time I installed the 5070 like yesterday or the day before was fine, and then it happened again today. There was some software stuff I did. I'm pretty sure I uninstalled all drivers using DDU, and it was but it was a while ago. I might be remembering wrong. There was always a part of me that wondered whether it might be an external hardware problem, the screen, etc. I've changed the cables a couple of times, but I didn't want to just replace a 32-inch 144Hz Samsung screen for no reason. And Millsy, I'm not wrong, am I, by saying that when you took it in, they said they couldn't replicate the issue, yes or no? Because that's one of the first things I need to do is I'll take it from you, and I'm gonna probably plug it in and do some bits with it. Seems a long shot. Yeah, I'm not gonna. I won't write anything off. I think before I start ripping stuff out, that's gonna be the first thing that I do. Plug it into my monitors using the cables that I've got. Because I've got one. I think both of mine are DisplayPort, and I'm gonna go ahead and assume on the 4070 Ti there's at least 2 DisplayPorts. You'll have probably 1 HDMI and 3 DisplayPorts, I imagine, or something like that. So I'll just use 2 of the DisplayPorts. That's the first thing I'll do. Millsy, one thing I'm going to ask you to do, my friend. Anything of value on that PC, data-wise, back it up onto something. Just in case something happens, or if I turn around to you and say, Mills, well, I'm going to have to reinstall Windows, all of those things. Just back up whatever you need to. Just back up. That's the first, I think, most important thing. Got OneDrive. You're free to ruin it completely if you want. Again, everything's backed up on OneDrive. Cool. That sounds good. Sweet. All right. So in that case, we'll probably say what's today? Let me, because he's here right now. And I said what I'll do is I'll ask people in Discord and the stream and stuff. So I can actually probably get a time and date for him now. So what's today? Today's Wednesday. Tomorrow, I've got that mold check. So that's going to be midday. And then I've got stream in the afternoon, because today's not meant to be a stream day. So I've got stream in the afternoon. So tomorrow's pretty much a write-off. Friday, half day work, half day family day. That's going to be pretty much a write-off. Tell you what, Mills, over the weekend, we'll arrange a pickup slash drop-off situation on a weekend. Is that okay with you? And then we'll just go from there. First thing I want to do, I want to test it before we start doing components and all those things. Humanga says OneDrive might not be a proper backup. He cleans and OneDrive syncs empty folders. I'm pretty sure Millsy uses iPhone as well, so he'll have a lot of stuff in like iCloud. Yeah, OneDrive isn't the best backup. I don't really have anything except games. I'm not worried. Okay, cool. As long as he's not worried, that's fine. As long as he's not worried about the data aspect, cool. Over temperature on CPU, what type of cooling? I'm not too sure. Again, we'll have a look. I want to say it's AIO. The fan ramping up can happen from PCIe problems, so I'm guessing it's a slot on the motherboard, says Donovan. Leaning towards drivers. If that doesn't fix it, I'll look into compatibility. The only thing that I'd say, the issue here, guys, is the fact that he says it's random, and trying to replicate a random issue where it's just literally turning off, it's going to be a difficult one. Millsy, how often would you say it happens? I know you've been kind of swapping over components and stuff, but with the 4070 Ti that you originally had and everything, would you say like once a day? at a max. Well, I think I remember you saying at some points it could be 3-4 times a day. And it's just completely random, isn't it? He's not interested in that, Tristan. Find a specific use case. Yeah, well, apparently asking ChatGPT is enough for it. New hard drive to test it temporarily. Yeah, I can put a copy of my Windows on and stuff and just have it boot from that and see what's going on. But again, it's just going to be, it's new for me. He understands that. He knows that. So we'll see what happens. I don't think it's RAM, but it's something to be aware of. There's been issues with DDR5 RAM that will fail straight out of the box. We run mem tests for 24 hours to see if it gives any errors around the 17 hours when we see fails. Also, don't get Windows Event Viewer. Don't forget the Windows Event Viewer is like UART for PCs. ChatGPT doesn't do anything locally though. It's all offloaded. Exactly. That's the weird part. Hayes, welcome. How are you? Guys, I'm going to go to the toilet and then we're going to crack on. Cheers, Mills. You don't need to stay, by the way. You can... Yeah, you don't need to stay now. Could be malware. I don't think it's going to be malware. I mean, he's probably downloaded some dodgy stuff. he's probably downloaded some dodgy stuff, but I don't think it is malware. No, Mills. Right. Guys, I'm going to go to the toilet and we're going to crack on. All right. My last question to all of you watching is, are we ready to see if this Series X is going to work or not? Several like this, it was failed RAM. Yeah, I'll have to maybe get some RAM. Or I can try my RAM. I can even try my RAM that I've got in my PC. Yes. Okay, cool. Right, BLB. Hello. Right. Are we ready to get cracking and just test if this console works? That's pretty much all we're going to be doing today, guys, because I need to go off and then edit the video. So if you're watching this now, yeah, it's going to be a good... I've got a feeling it's going to be a good day. It's either going to blow up or it's going to work. What do you think, chat? Blow up or work? What do you think? Yeah, no worries. See that, Mills. Thanks, guys. I would say I knew you had faith, but you don't, do you? Right. Let's get the gloves on just in case. Where's my fire extinguisher? Oh, did I leave it upstairs? Three steps back and turn it on from a distance. True. And yes, it is back together enough for us to test. Dun, dun, dun. I'm going to get my fire extinguisher just in case, guys. Kind of want to say, Miles come into the stream and he's hearing me talk about fire extinguishers and stuff blowing up. He's like, on second thoughts about that PC. Oh, Gozzy, are you in the chat? Did I leave it up here? I did. It's so hot up here. Why is it so hot? Why is it so hot? Ah! There goes my shoulder. Ah, I've got physio tonight. Oh, I've just remembered. Oh, I've booked it for a stupid time as well. Oh. Ugh. Oh, I booked it for a silly time. G. Joey. Up. Gozzy's hit. Okay, Gozzy. Just as an FYI, I haven't got a certain cable for a certain thing, and I've had to order one. So there is a bit more of a delayed response now to what we have been talking about. Had to order another one. Right. So, first things first. Multimeter on. We're going to go to DC voltage. I'm just going to see if there's anything left in the power supply. So we're on DC.
Keep up great content.
Thank you very much. John Hudson coming in with a prime for 15 months in a row. Thank you very much, mate. I appreciate you and your face. Legendary. Thank you. So I'll keep you updated, Gozzy, as soon as I receive it. I don't know when that's going to be. I have no idea. Hopefully soon. I'm just going to see if there's anything left in here. So I'm just in DC voltage mode. Actually, no, I need to be in AC, right? Because AC comes in here. But again, there won't be any feedback for it. So do I need to be in AC here just to see? Am I going to be able to see any voltage? It says 0 completely. Oh, hold on. Anything? Oh, maybe we get zeros across the board. Okay. It will set itself on fire. I hope not. I'm going to plug it in and see what happens to the power supply. Ready? Okay. Good. This is good. I heard a crackle. We thought that the power supply would be okay, so we're just going to check the first 12 volts down here. Yep, 12 Vs. And we're also going to check 12 Vs on here. 12 Vs. Cool. So we get 12 volts. I'm going to unplug, and I'm going to plug this in now. Okay. No magic smoke, but obviously don't have power connected. Where's my lead? Here's the board. There's no way this turns on. Into the Nexus. Moment of truth. I'm really nervous. Okay. You guys ready? Because I'm not. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. No magic smoke. This is good because we've now got standby in the Xbox. So standby voltages are all good. I would assume. We still might have a short and stuff, but nothing that is going to explode. So now, does it turn on? Do we get a beep on, beep off? Does it stay on? What happens? Here we go. And now that's happened, actually, let me plug in HDMI. It's not a bad shout. Let me plug in HDMI. That's okay. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Have we fixed it? I don't believe it. Game capture? There's no way. It's still on. It's not beeped off. I don't believe it. Wow. Wow. Guys, that's claps. That's claps in the chat. Well done to everybody who helped me and just was here, I guess, throughout the whole process. We don't get a boom. The chances of it now going boom is very, very slim, considering everything is just conformal coated and all of those things. So all I need to do now really is put this back together and test out the disk drive, test out the Wi-Fi. I mean, the quality looked really good, so I'm assuming it's gone straight into 1080p. There will be a video on this for anybody who's missed the last stream. I'll make a video on this because I'm pretty happy with this fix. And 2 repair shops have looked at this and they both kind of turned it away and said, no, I'm not touching it. So the fact that, you know, we don't take on repairs. I'm not somebody who takes on repairs as a service. I like to do the free repairs where I can to help people out. And this person needed help. His wife wouldn't let him buy a new Xbox Series X. We said, don't worry, I've got you. And we've helped him. So round of applause in the chat, guys. Again, to all of you for watching as well. I really appreciate it. I'll most probably post an update in the Discord and stuff to let you guys know if the disk drive and everything else works. I'm not going to sit here and put it back together and bore you guys. So yeah, I mean, I'm pretty happy with that. 1 in the chat if you enjoyed today's stream. And I'll get hold of that PC as well, guys. That's going to be a nice bit of content, I think, if we all put our heads together, our brains together, and help out a friend, yeah? So let's try that as well. All right, I'm not meant to be streaming today. Today was not a stream day. Today is a Joey get your bum to work day. So, yeah, RuneScape tonight, potentially. Potentially, we'll see. I might be live. Yeah. All right, guys, much love. I'll be streaming. I think I'll be streaming tomorrow as normal. If not, I'll let you know again via the Discord and whatnot. So feel free to join that. Thanks for watching. I'll see you as always in the next one. Goodbye, peace and love and potatoes, everything else. See you later. Much love. Goodbye.